Hey guys, I'm Steve and welcome back to the channel where we talk about the joys of stock market investing, long-term dividend gain, and oftentimes trendy topics. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit the subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, I welcome you back. Guys, yesterday I did a video on Sam Bankman-Fried getting arrested. And today, the Federal Indictment had a sealed envelope, and they opened the envelope, and what was in it? 8 indictment charges. And they are crazy. Some of the stuff this guy was doing out there was beyond me, and I'm gonna go over it today. I got some notes here, so this video might be a little lengthy. Try to bear with me. I'll read this stuff off as fast as I can, but all of it is important just the same. This guy, on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy is a 15 on a scumbag chart, and I'm going to explain why. Earlier today, they had a live press conference on TV, and they spoke about Sam Bankman-Fried and the FTS fiasco / scam, whatever you want to call it. And the FBI talked about it today, and they said federal prosecutor, as a matter of fact, and what he said was he's indicted on 8 charges. He was indicted last Friday. They never said nothing. He was arrested last night, as we all know. And from what I gather, this is what they were talking about. Not from what I gather, this is what they said. I'm going to try to read everything in order because I got stuff written all over the place. I got cards and stuff, so bear with me. It says, he said, the first thing he said was, from 2019 till early this year, 2022, Sam Bankman-Fried and his conspirators, which is those 10 people, including that bug-eyed chick they talking about on TV, his ex-girlfriend or whatever, stole billions of dollars from customers to make investments and pay off debts for Alameda Research, which is his crypto hedge fund. So basically, they were stealing the money from investors and they were stuffing it in the hedge fund because the hedge fund was losing money. You know what I mean? I guess because they had stocks and all that stuff was going down or whatever, they was losing money in that. So he was paying off the debts for his hedge fund with the money he got from investors. Second thing he did was, it said he then lied to Alameda lenders, the people lending him money to Alameda, about the source of the money used to pay off the debts. I guess they asked him like, hey, where you get this money from? You're in debt. And he's like, I don't worry about it. He made up some lies or whatever. That's the second thing. And that was just in the intro, what they were talking about, what he did. Then it started going into the counts, right? And the counts are as follows. It says, Sam Bankman-Fried defrauded customers of FTX.com, the cryptocurrency exchange he founded. He defrauded lenders to Alameda Research, his priority crypto hedge fund. So he defrauded in the hedge fund and in FTX.com, which is his crypto exchange where people were using it. He defrauded investing in FTX and violated campaign laws. So that's 4 counts right there, right? Then it starts getting into it. Now check this out. During the crypto crisis, Sam Bankman-Fried lied to FTX investors about the fact that he sent billions of dollars of customer money to Alameda Research. So they questioned him about that. He lied and said it wasn't true. So that's the first thing. Second thing is Sam Bankman-Fried violated federal company finance laws by causing tens of millions of dollars in illegal campaign contributions to both Republican and Democratic parties, campaigns and committees. And these contributions were disguised as if they were coming from wealthy co-conspirators, when in fact the funds were sponsored by Alameda Research with stolen customer money. That right there, I'll put you up for a long time. Just that. You sit up here. Let me just go past that real fast. I'm sorry about this. Let me just go past that real fast. And they asked him, why did he do that? Or you might ask, hey, why was he doing all this stuff? with the political thing. So he was giving money to the Republicans and the Democrats of all different type of committees and all this stuff. And it says he was doing this. Sam Bankman-Fried attempted to buy bipartisan influence and impact the direction of public policy in Washington. He tried to bribe the damn Capitol Hill. This dude is stupid. He tried to bribe everybody. He was giving them money out. Now, with that being said, they had another person from the FBI come on there and talk. And those are some of the counts that he did, right? Look at this. This is the sad part about the whole thing. It said, since the inception of FTX on the crypto exchange, since they've been on the crypto exchange, since they've been, fully functional as a entity, they were stealing from day one. It was planned. He planned it. He conspired to steal from day one. Then it said they lured and lied to investors about having state-of-the-art crypto security that would ensure their investments and they would be safe with them. Only for them to try to just grab the money. They were trying to convince people to get the money. That's why I say he worse than Madoff, because Madoff had it to where he was acting like he was investing the money, and he was for the most part investing it. And then, as the market would go up and go down, he would fund and then take money from here and then put it there, so he wouldn't get caught in case somebody asked for money, or if somebody came to make a withdrawal, he would pay them off with somebody else's money. And then, he was always getting people bringing in money, investing in him and his method, and he was paying people back at the time. This dude right here was trading an imaginary coin, wasn't even trading the coin, because, crypto is not real. He wasn't trading the coin. He was just keeping the money and then doing what he wants to do with it. And it says, after that, it says, and this is the part that hurts me about the situation. Now, I'm not into crypto or anything like that. I'm going to put these cards down. I'm not into crypto or anything like that. But to sit back and have a scheme because you see it's working and then it blows up way past your expectations, riding the wave of crypto, Bitcoin, and everything else with the surge, you benefited from them. You had no intention of running the business as a true business. And that's one of the things they was talking about. He never ran the business as a true business. And this is the thing that's crazy about it too. They said him and all of those other associates, them other 9 people, they are not out of it. They are co-conspirators. You listen to the words. If you watch the press conference, it'll say co-conspirators. They're in trouble too. And then he said, I got a message for y'all. And he said it right to the camera. He said, come see us before we come see you. But this is the situation. By him being the CEO, the shot caller of the whole thing, they're making him, I ain't even say the scapegoat, but you got to remember, you got a bunch of kids, just regular kids, young kids, caught up in the scheme. They're going to start talking. They're going to start telling. And he's not going to get out of it. They're not going to give him no bond, they said, because they think it's a flight risk. Now, I want to sit here and tell you for a second why I think he ain't going to get out. And he going to get a lot of time. Number one is this. You tried to bribe officials. And you gave out tens of millions of dollars. And it's recorded because people know who got paid. So many people know who got paid. And they're not going to lose their job and position or their stature in politics. They're going to tell right on you. They're going to tell right on you. Yeah, he gave me this much. And some of the stuff is noted already. Like you was giving contributions in certain accounts where they couldn't trace and say it was you. And the money wasn't yours to give. It was customer money. That's one thing. Another thing is this. You robbed rich people. They said he owed 1 million people. Guys, they said he owed 1 million people up to $3 billion in debt. That's a lot of victims in this crime. That's a big lawsuit. Something going to be done to him. They're not going to let him slide with this. That's number two. And then the people that you robbed, a lot of them was rich. You robbed rich people. Poor people they don't care about. When you rob rich people, it's over for you. And like I was thinking back now, I did a story, laughing and joking about Mr. Wonderful being on TV having to answer questions from getting scammed from Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. Last week, he made a couple of facial expressions, and I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if he knows something. And he said right on the show, he said, yeah, well, we'll have a day in court. And he told him, hey, Sam, tell me where the money's at. Sam acted like he couldn't know. Because he said, I got connections. I'll trace the money and find out where the money is. Just tell me what direction they're looking. Sam acted like he ain't know. And part of that, I believe him. But Mr. Wonderful's face said, just like this, he said, Sam, it's all on you. He said, he told Sam on the phone call, it's all on you, Sam. He said, when they come, I'm going to testify against you. I'm going to tell them what I know. It's all on you. He was already telling them. So I think, a lot of these millionaires and billionaires, they already let them know, hey, man, don't worry about it. We got them. We got them because, they up in a certain type of social class and group and stuff. So they get a lot of information we ain't even involved in. And knowing Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, he going to have people investigating it already. So he already know. He just kept his mouth shut. It's only a matter of time. Now, that's the second thing. Third thing is, with him, he didn't care. From the jump, you knew you was going to do dirt. And then with you running around here, running your mouth and talking and stuff like that, a lot of stuff you said, they're going to use against you in court. And then these high-profile cases, the only thing that's close enough to relate what you did is Bernie Madoff. And he died, what, last year, 2021? So you're going to always be synonymous next to him. They're going to compare this whole thing. Like they said, I heard a rumor that they arrested him real quick. Like this, the reason why they grabbed him real quick before he came to the Senate is because he was doing so much talking that he would incriminate himself in the public because the public knows he out here running his mouth, and it would make the jury, biased against him. So they're like, let's just grab him now before he... So they arrested you now because you was talking too much, and they arrested you to save you in your own defense. Yo, that's crazy. Willful error, people, never pays off. You can't feel bad when you do something to somebody. You have no right to judge how they retaliate against you. And this guy right here ain't never getting out. He has no bond. When he gets over there, supposedly they're talking about he ain't got no bond. And because they think he a flight risk. And then the last but not least, I want to say this. This is another reason why you're not going to get out. You're going to have a lot of witnesses against you. You're going to have a lot of witnesses. They said on TV, if anybody had invested or anybody was caught up in this, contact us. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to hear about it, and it helps us build the case. They're already telling. You know how many people are going to come out and tell that you robbed them? And the way they explain that on TV, y'all, this guy is not coming home. They got him. He ain't getting out. Ain't no bond. Ain't no nothing. Then on top of this, I'm not gonna waive my rights. I'm gonna fight this in court. You go in court and talk, and they cross-examine you. They know how to ask questions. It's a fair trial. You will not pass. You couldn't even ask questions when a normal person asks you about your business. Some of the stuff you act like you ain't know. And to a degree, I think they didn't know. And this is why. I think when they was taking money from FTX and putting it in Alameda, the money was all piled up and jumbled up. They didn't even know what was what. I mean, they didn't care anyway. They bought $250 million in real estate in like less than a year. Less than a year. And then he took the customer's money and he put it in margins. Margin calls. I mean, not margin calls. He just put it in margin, hoping that the market would flip around and turn so he could make a big profit. That's like going to the roulette wheel with a bunch of people's money and throwing it all on there and saying they got to hit one of the numbers and one number's missing. And when it hits that one number and everything's off the thing, oh, I'll get your money back. Yeah, you better get my money back. Let me get a loan. I'm working on some money to get back on the table and get your money back. I could tell by the way they was talking. They don't feel nothing for this dude. and it ain't got nothing to do with his color, he gonna get smoked. When you start robbing rich folk and making them look dumb in public, it's over for you, bro. They don't care what color you are. Because this thing, while we fight about black, white, and all these different colors and different differences amongst themselves, to the people that are truly elite, that we classify as elite, they only care about one color, and that's green. And he messed that up. The egg is on his face. He looks stupid as hell. A lot of them like, look, I'm glad it ain't me. So, if any of y'all out there thinking y'all gonna holler, oh, he got white privilege or something. No, we don't. They're gonna eat his ass alive. And if he get on the stand, it's definitely over for him. This guy right here is a piece of crap. He is a piece of crap. It's nothing that can be said in his defense or anything. I mean, you willfully took people's money and balled out of control with it. Them little investments you had on the side, you calculated, oh, if the market does this or does that, you had no idea of any, you had no investing knowledge. You say you did, but you didn't. You didn't look at the market and see what it is. You didn't take into account inflation. You didn't take into account that we in a recession. You didn't take into account nothing. Why would you spend money that's not yours, first of all? You stole. You stole from people. How you gonna go in court and defend that? You just having a lawyer is them just trying to take down time off your sentence. But I'm telling you going away, man. And it's sad that a lot of people suffered in this. But that's all I got to say about this for now. I mean, details will come. I can't wait to see his dumb ass coming across, you know, in the States with them handcuffs on looking stupid. But it's a sad, unfortunate event, you know, especially in dealing with investments and stuff like that, and in the crypto era, you know, cryptocurrency genre. But this makes crypto look really bad. And like I always say, man, think twice before you put all that stuff in there. Because, I mean, think about it. If you had FTX and you really thought and brought into what he was talking about, oh, this is the, we got state-of-the-art security. Nobody can touch your investments and all that stuff. Besides looking like a fool, man, it make you want to do something to somebody. But anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Drop me a comment. Tell me what y'all think about this. You think he was foul or what? You think how much? In fact, drop me a comment. Tell me how much time you think he's going to get. I think he's going to get a minimum of 25 years. Because he's going to go to trial. I think he's going to get a minimum of 25 years. Some of y'all drop me some comments and let me know what y'all think about that. But like I said, as always, man, I appreciate you spending the time with me. And sorry the video was so long. But I had a lot of stuff to read and go over. I appreciate it. As always, see you in the next video.